What I love about this place is every time I come here, something different is happening. It's different weather. There's going to be different things on the ground. So every single time it's a little bit different. Let's see. It's called the Shoots with Roots program. The kids come from local schools and it's a year-long program. So instead of just having a one-shot field trip where they're here and it's chaos and we don't see them again, they actually develop a relationship with the place over the course of the year. Can you guys help me look for a slug? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Keep your eyes open for a slug, friends. And we'll let Cooper back into line where he was, right? Thank you, Cooper. Bye, slug. Right there. When you see something that's a bit slimy and you're not used to it, that's a normal reaction. But when we're at Milner Gardens, we're being scientists. And so when you're a scientist, you pronounce it differently. You're going to pronounce it, ooh, interesting. Can you try that? Ooh, interesting. So I'm going to bring this slug around for everyone to look at. And I want you to notice on the side right here, there's a hole. And that hole is where the slug breathes. Does anybody want to touch the slug? Tentacles? If you want to touch it, you can. How does it feel? Slimy? Yeah.
It felt weird. My dad says.
Ooh, interesting.
Kids need to be able to get their hands dirty and move their bodies and be outside. Slug eat stuff like these leaves and poop out soil. So slugs actually have a really important job. What we're going to do is maybe help them with their job while doing a fun activity. Take your little cups and look for things that have fallen to the ground. You can put anything you want in your cup as long as you think it smells good and you are getting it off of the ground. Sound good? I try to make it feel like play and try to make it feel like the kids are discovering it themselves instead of just me like lecturing them. You're going to walk around and you're going to give each person a chance to smell your mixture. And when you're smelling that mixture, I want you to think about whether it reminds you of something. We're part of a university, and you know, how fun is that you're in grade 1 or 2, but you're technically at university today. Have any of them reminded you of anything?
Cooper's reminded me of like mint candy.
Mint candy. Now, all of this stuff, we called it slug salad because these are the kinds of things that slugs eat. So if we sprinkle it back into the forest and the slugs eat them, do you think all those smells of lavender and candy are going to go into the soil? Yeah. They are, aren't they? I hope when these kids are adults and older and retired, then they're the new generation of volunteers and staff and visitors. It's also just creating a connection to the garden and connection to nature for the kids. So hopefully somewhere in there, every kid has a moment of something where they're like, oh yeah, this is awesome and I want more of this. What is this? Is it heavy enough? Other way.
Are you still watering that plant?
Is it good? No, you're just learning it? You looked it up and you're learning? A lot of schools locally have school gardens, but not all the teachers really know how to utilize it as a learning tool. So they can come here, and I know for some teachers that they get a little more confident being able to do stuff back at school. Oh, right. Amazing. Here at Milner, there's a lot more freedom to really be hands-on. So they can rake and they can dig and they can pick up worms and pick up slugs. My hope is that the kids walk away not even thinking that any of this was planned learning, that it was all just play where they got to do cool stuff. But it has actually been crafted to teach them something about decomposers in soil.